is a much less safe place.
The key, he says, is moderation and stepping away when you need to recharge your batteries. Well, the phone. Sherry Preston, ABC News.
The Public Policy Forum says Ottawa needs to take urgent action to level the playing field between news media and tech giants like Meta and Google. Its follow-up report that will allow those retired players to resubmit their claims, which could add $100 million or more to NFL legal payouts. More than 3,300 former players or their families have sought awards for brain injuries. Only about one-third of the more than 2,000 dementia cases have been paid to date. Dave Packer, ABC News. And Dallas CBS just makes history and becomes Russia's greatest ever champion in the 50th running of the Iditarod sled dog race. It starts tomorrow. CBS tied with Rick Swenson for the most Iditarod victories with 5. Swenson, the 71, who ran the world's most famous sled dog race in 2012. The year 35-year-old ZB won his first over 49 of mushers in this year's race. In 1 minute, or just over 1 minute, back-to-back up for a check of traffic and weather together on the one. Get the latest at your earliest convenience.
Watch the news when you want. Subscribe to City News on YouTube. City News.
Everywhere.
I'm doing my reno right now, making the place feel extra loved. The focus is home right now. That's the type of thing a flexi line by Capital Direct allows homeowners to do. Maybe it's that kitchen you've been dreaming of, or the property that has your heart. Find out why Canadians have been trusting Capital Direct for 25 years. Could you use 200,000, 500, 1 million, or even 3? Call Capital Direct today at 1-800-NEW-CAPITAL to see what's available to you. Capital Direct.
This is where you feel safe. At Premier Suites, we believe that when you need to be away, that comfort and safety should never be left behind. Audited and accredited for over 20 years, Premier Suites is Canada's largest provider of fully furnished temporary residences. With fully equipped kitchens, in-suite laundry, 24/7 support, and of course, professional cleaning and disinfecting. Choose from over 1,300 spectacular condos and townhomes across Canada. Premier Suites. Stay safe.
It's 1:51. Well, we're between rushes right now, but what's happening on the roads? Let's get that covered. Yeah, so the major roads aren't bad yet at all, but southbound 162nd and Surrey Road, work at 72nd Avenue is closed about 76. You can get around that from 148 to 144th is Archive Road. A little extra on also 176 southbound goes to Fraser Highway, and I've seen some problems with the cameras in that area. The major roads they mentioned, not bad. Massey Tunnel is a little slow south on the approach, no need to detour. Alex Fraser looks great though. The Port Man is clear, and the Iron Workers just seeing a little early start around Mountain Highway. It's a sunny Friday. It's going to be a sunny weekend. I think most people want to get home. And then a quick look for the BC Ferries and an earlier mechanical issue between the 2 point and Swanton. So the 1245s were canceled. The 315 sailing from the 2 point to Washington about 90% full. And the 315 is full from Tawasin to Duke Point, while the 545 looks to be about 3/4 full at this point. Love You, the Shoppers Drug Mart, committed to advancing women's health. For the shoppersdrugmart.ca/loveyou to learn more. Now from the City News 1130 Central Roofing and Solar Weather Center, 5-day forecast and weather specialist Michelle Yee.
We're enjoying the sunshine this afternoon, and temperatures are mild as I get up to 10 degrees. We're right on seasonal. Tonight it's a low 2 degrees, and tomorrow we should get back into the sunshine. The weekend is looking great. Nice and 10 degrees on Saturday, mainly sunny time, 11 degrees on Sunday. Now we are losing some sunshine Monday. The clouds move in. Highs get up to 9 degrees. We are seeing rain on Tuesday. We'll high 9 degrees. Currently up to 10 degrees in Queensboro. Port Moody, and New Jersey, and I say it's 10 degrees.
Traffic and weather is brought to you by Drainmaster. Drainmaster is a trenchless expert specializing in water lines, sewer lines, and drain tile repairs without digging a trench. Visit DrainmasterTrenchless.com.
Get breaking news, traffic, and weather anywhere, anytime. Go to citynews.ca and listen live on your computer or mobile device. Or ask your smart speaker for
With a cheeky remark, Dmitry Rogozin, head of Roscosmos, said Thursday, let them fly on something else. They're broomsticks. I don't know what. He also said they will no longer service rocket engines that had previously delivered to the U.S. Russia has delivered a total of 122 RE-180 engines to the U.S. since the 1990s, of which 98 have been used vehicles operated by United Launch Alliance. Todd Ants, ABC News.
The governor of Florida getting some backlash over his interaction with a group of high school students at a news conference this week. Florida Governor DeSantis
DeSantis was clearly annoyed when he approached the students wearing facial coverings at a press event. Please take them off, he said.
Want to wear it? All right, but this is ridiculous.
Student Eric Marshall says DeSantis was abrupt, but
I was fine with it, so I just took it off.
one freshman who kept his on said it makes him more comfortable. Regardless, DeSantis has used the incident in his fundraising campaign. Jim Ryan, ABC News.
And the UN Food Agency says world food prices hit a record high last month.
Food prices in February up by 24% compared to a year ago, led by a surge in vegetable oils and dairy products. Now, the Food and Agriculture Organization's Food Price Index tracks the most globally traded food commodities, and the index previously hit a high back in 2011. Now, we already know that higher food prices have been a big contributor to higher inflation around the world as we recover from the pandemic. But these latest figures don't fully factor in spikes that we have seen in recent days for wheat and corn because of the military action in Ukraine. At the Business Center, I'm Chris McCusker.
Global stock markets are tumbling on worries about the war in Ukraine, but the losses are nowhere near as steep on Main Street as they are on Wall Street. Rabinovich has your business update next. Imagine your future behind the wheel of a Ford F-150, filled with innovative features like available Pro Power On. That gives you a mobile generator on your job site and at the campsite. Will you be the creator, problem solver, the boss, or all of the above? Bring on the future and get 0.99% APR purchase financing for up to 72 months on select Ford 2022 F-150 models. For details, contact your local Ford store or visit Ford.ca.
COVID-19 pediatric vaccines are now available for kids aged 5 to 11. This is an important way to help protect children and keep others safe. Pediatric vaccines are designed for kids' immune systems, and Canada's vaccines are safe and effective. Let's help make sure our children are protected and slow the spread of COVID-19. Learn more at gov.bc.ca/vaccine for kids. A message from the government of British Columbia.
It's 1:56. Over to the business center now with Ari Rabinovich.
Well, Wall Street had another losing week overall, with the Dow Jones lower by 0.5%, the S&P 500 down by 0.75%, the Nasdaq, the biggest loser on Wall Street, down nearly 1.75% at 225 points, while the TSX ended up having a winning day, higher by 0.75% and 152 points to 21,402. It got a bit of help from oil, which is at now a 14-year high at just over $115 US per barrel. It gained about $7.50 intraday, and yeah, 14 years since 2008 have we not seen the price go that high, and we can all feel it at the pumps. The price for gold, $1,972 per ounce, a gain of $36. Canadian dollar not getting much help from that, lower by 34/100ths of a cent, 78.52 cents US. And shares in Rogers Communication up about 1% after it was announced the company's plans to buy out Shaw Communications weren't being permitted, at least as originally planned. The federal industry minister said if the deal goes through, Rogers Communications won't be allowed to acquire all of Shaw Communications' wireless spectrum licenses. And in his statement, the ministry also said the deal is fundamentally incompatible with our government's policies for spectrum and mobile service competition. Rogers is the parent company of this radio station. And Bombardier shares down 5.5% intraday after the company announced they have suspended all activities with Russian clients, including all forms of technical assistance. And in their statement, they added, "We will continue to adhere to international laws, regulations, and sanctions as they evolve." And with the price of oil, the Batmobile might cost more to fill up now. I'm pretty sure it needs quite a high-octane level. But the movie The Batman is getting some serious momentum into its opening weekend at the box office, as it took in over $21 million in midnight previews alone. And at the City News Business Center, I'm Ari Rabinovich.
When companies want to get their products delivered to customers fast, Fleet Optics is their first call. Fleet Optics offers the speed and reliability to provide safe next-day delivery. Safe drops with picture confirmation, tracking, and regular notifications for customers' peace of mind. And Fleet Optics will soon be deploying their first e-bikes in downtown Vancouver to complement their e-vehicles and help reduce their carbon footprint. Visit fleetopticsinc.com. Fleet Optics, innovating final mile delivery.
Streams of truth from the Sportsnet Now streaming playbook and the Sports Fan
said you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I don't get it, but I kind of like it. So go ahead, shoot your shot with Sportsnet now.
Live stream sports with Sportsnet now.
Of course you missed the shot you don't even... Okay, I get it.